had the Soul Train Music Award, tribute to Sam Cooke.
The 2010 performance, the epic soul extravaganza, is definitely his attempt to come back. He was making also a plea to Black adults. That's why I think he did the 50s thing. When I watched it, I thought this is an incredibly calculated performance, and the messaging of it is really interesting in light of where he was in his career, and that is, I'm not being a youthful pop star. I'm your guy. I'm part of everything you are.
He dropped Love Letters. And that record didn't do very well either. It did better than Untitled, but when you're looking at like the breadth of his work, it paled in comparison. And still, he's still, you know, working in the industry. I mean, R. Kelly wrote most of the songs for the Sparkle soundtrack. He did a song for Whitney Houston, I Look to You, which did fairly well for her.
R. Kelly, with his genius, wrote this song for me many years ago. Spiritually, it connected with me very much.
By the time Whitney Houston dies, you know, his reputation is pretty bad. We all know about the sex tapes. A lot of the stuff about the abuse of women is coming out. It's been pretty consistent. So for him to even be at Whitney's funeral is kind of like, I'm sure some people were very upset about that. He seems nervous when he gets up there because maybe he's even aware that the enormity of what he's doing and how potentially inappropriate it is, and how many people are judging him in that audience.
I look to you.
And yet he wins the crowd because of the purity of his emotion. And you see the pastors who stand up during the song to sort of accept his testimony. And it's very powerful.
We love you, Whitney. Rest in peace.
When he has these moments, it elevates him to a status in our community that really is protected.
Our society tends to compartmentalize the things we don't want to look at and magnifies and glorifies the things that we do. For example, if an individual is providing something to the society as music, cinema, and politics, we're more likely to compartmentalize the negative behavior and minimize it as a way of accepting what they are contributing.
We don't want to let go of R. Kelly because it means let go of all of that catalog of music and the memories that go along with it. Whether you sang I Believe I Can Fly at your graduation or you stepped in the name of love at your wedding, people don't want to let that go.
His music is black music. He crosses over, but he targets the black people. And as a people, we forgive and keep forgiving you. That's the church in us.
But now it's like we have gone from stories that could be dismissed.
They just want to bring him down and kill his image.
To stories about women who are being kept from their parents,